The death of the diesel hook here is the first section of your script, written in a single, high-intensity paragraph focused on building curiosity and a sense of fear of missing out or buying the wrong thing. Stop everything you're doing and listen closely because the truck world just hit a massive crossroads. And if you're about to drop $80,000 on a 2025 Power Stroke, you might be making the biggest financial mistake of your life. For decades, the formula was simple. If you wanted to move a mountain, you bought a diesel. But Ford's CEO Jim Farley just dropped a bombshell that changes the game entirely, shifting the crown jewel of the Ford lineup toward something called a multi-energy platform. Imagine the sinking feeling of driving your brand-new truck off the lot, only to realize that a new era of extended-range electric tech just made your traditional oil burner look like a dinosaur overnight. We aren't just talking about a few extra horsepower. We're talking about a fundamental shift that has enthusiasts terrified that the legendary 6.7 L high output might be facing its final sunset. Is Ford really preparing to replace the roar of a V8 with the silent hum of high-voltage cables? Or is this the hybrid prep everyone has been whispering about that actually makes the Super Duty invincible? The 2026 refresh is no longer just a rumor. It's a warning shot to every heavy-duty owner in the country. And what's hidden under the hood of these test mules is either going to be your next obsession or your biggest regret. Think the current Super Duty is the peak of truck design. Think again, because the 2026 refresh is about to make the last 2 model years look like ancient history with a glow-up that's more than just skin deep. We're talking about a complete surgical strike on the exterior. Rumors of slimmed-down, aggressive LED lighting, a massive mesh grille overhaul, and a sculpted hood that makes the truck look like it's moving at 80 miles an hour while standing still. But the real buyer's remorse for 2025 owners isn't just the curb appeal. It's the tech war happening inside the cab. Ford is reportedly testing a massive 15-inch center command center that dwarfs the current screen, paired with a fully customizable digital cluster that can basically X-ray your trailer to show you exactly what's happening behind you in real time. If you settle for a 2025 today, you're missing out on standardizing the Copilot 362 and the return of the legendary 6.75-foot bed. A configuration fans have been begging for that finally balances city maneuverability with heavy-duty utility. The pressure is mounting for Ford to out-tech the new Ram and Chevy HDS, and with standard tire pressure monitoring even on the F-450 and simplified, work-first packages, the 2026 isn't just a truck. It's a mobile office that's smarter than most laptops. But here's the kicker. While everyone is staring at the new argon blue paint and 22-inch machined wheels, they're missing the hidden structural changes that prove the hybrid prep isn't just a theory. It's an imminent reality that could change the resale value of your truck forever. The electrification of a heavy-duty legend. We use the multi-energy concept to bridge the gap between diesel fans and tech enthusiasts. Now, here is where things get truly controversial, and it's the one thing that could either save the Super Duty or alienate its most loyal fans. The hybrid bombshell. Ford has officially confirmed a pivot toward multi-energy platforms, and the 2026/2027 refresh is the ground zero for this experiment. But before you panic, this isn't some weak, Prius-style hybrid meant for grocery runs. We are looking at the birth of the EREV, or extended-range electric vehicle. Imagine a Super Duty that delivers the instantaneous, earth-shaking torque of an electric motor, the kind that makes a 40,000-pound trailer feel like a toy, but is backed by a gas or diesel generator that keeps you going for 700 miles without ever touching a charging station. The curiosity here is killing the competition. Will Ford finally port over the 7.2 kW Pro Power onboard system from the F-150, effectively turning your truck into a mobile power plant capable of running an entire job site or your house during a blackout? The fear for many is that this hybrid prep means the end of the mechanical purity we love. But the excitement lies in a truck that could potentially out-tow a traditional diesel while doubling your fuel economy in the city. Ford is betting billions that you want the power of a locomotive with the versatility of a generator. And if they pull this off, The traditional internal combustion engine won't just be refreshed, it'll be reborn. If the hybrid rumors haven't shaken you, the Teslafication of the 2026 cabin absolutely will, because Ford is about to turn the most stressful part of your day, backing up a 40-foot trailer, into something a toddler could do. We're moving beyond simple backup cameras into a full-blown AI command center, where a massive 15-inch vertical touchscreen is rumored to be the brain of the entire operation. Curiosity is peeking over the new Ford Smart Hitch and onboard scales, which don't just tell you that you're heavy. They use real-time sensors to guide your weight distribution, visually showing you on the screen or your phone if your load is dangerously unbalanced before you even pull out of the driveway. But the real excitement and the fear factor for anyone buying a 2025 is the 3D trailer navigation. Imagine a system that knows your exact height, weight, and width, automatically routing you away from low bridges and tight turns that could rip the roof off your fifth wheel. Pair that with the max recline seats that basically turn your truck into a first-class cabin, and an 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system that can drown out a construction site. And you realize Ford isn't just building a truck anymore. They're building an autonomous office. If you buy right now, you're missing the leap from workhorse to smart horse. And once you see the 2026's heads-up display projecting your trailer's blind spots directly onto the windshield, going back to a standard dashboard will feel like stepping into the Stone Age. So we've arrived at the $100,000 question that is keeping every truck owner up at night. Do you pull the trigger on a 2025 right now, or do you hold your breath for the 2026 refresh? If you buy today, you're getting a proven mechanical masterpiece. But you're also gambling against the new model effect that could tank your resale value the moment those slimmer LEDs and giant screens hit the showroom floors. There is a very real fear that the 2025 will become the forgotten year, the last of the old-school tech before Ford officially bridged the gap to the hybrid era. But here's the curiosity that should drive your final decision. Ford is notoriously tight-lipped about mid-cycle price hikes. And with all this new multi-energy, prep, and AI towing tech, the 2026 isn't just going to be better. It's going to be significantly more expensive. You're standing between the safety of a 2025 and the superiority of a 2026. If you need the raw, unadulterated power of a 1,200 pound-foot torque monster without the beta testing feel of new hybrid components, your window is closing fast. But if you want a truck that won't feel obsolete in 3 years, a truck that can power your home and navigate a trailer with the brain of a supercomputer, you have to wait. The Super Duty isn't just getting a facelift, it's getting a soul transplant, and the choice you make this month will determine if you're driving the future or just a very expensive piece of history. What's it going to be? Drop a comment below with wait or buy, and let's settle this debate in the community, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because the moment the first 2026 test mule breaks cover without its camo, you'll hear about it here first.